Hi, my name's Audie Murray and I'm a visual artist, and today I'm going to be talking about the works that I have in today's show, Ritual and Lore. So I have two pieces, one of which is a short film called Enn Modeuz, and another piece is a textile-based object called Portal Rug. Enn Modeuz is a Michif word which means seamstress, and I'm calling this piece a short film, although it does have components of film and animation. So with the film, that is something that I gathered over a long period of time. And so these are the hands of family members processing a roadkill porcupine for its quills, in which we'll make objects out of the porcupine's quills. There's also the hands of my grandmother, which I filmed while she was telling me a story, asking me questions about my life. And I have a focus on hands in this film. A lot of us use our hands to create, to make things, especially as artists and makers. So when I think of when I'm creating, whether that be through tattooing, beadwork, quill work, processing food and medicines, I have the utmost respect for my hands, and I think they're so beautiful because as they age, you can see all the hard work that they have done for us. When I'm filming hands, I'm thinking of how my hands guide me through my life and then also connect me to other generations, whether that be generations of the past who work differently than we do now, or generations of the future which will rely on our current generation to learn and to evolve from that learning, of course. So within that film, there's also skin stitching, and skin stitching is a traditional tattoo method that I practice alongside with hand poking. So within Turtle Island, tattooing was something that was practiced well before colonization, and of course it was something that stopped being practiced pretty quickly. And so right now there is a revitalization of Indigenous tattoo methods being done, one of which is skin stitching. So of course the tools I use now are different than the tools that would have been used pre-colonization, because our world has developed and changed in a lot of different ways. So this idea of stitching, this idea of using your hands to create, they're all very important within this work. And the idea of visiting and working with family and using images from my family's beadwork is all put together to honor one another and the ways in which we work to revitalize and support our communities. And so working slowly, working with materials that are in my physical realm are important, and that's how I created the ink for the portal rug. And so those inks are made out of nuts. This is what it looks like. So this took me hours to, harvest the material, to boil it down in the kitchen to get the tone that I wanted. And then I created the portal rug. When I'm thinking of portals and being able to go between one place and the other, I'm also thinking about being able to visit one time frame versus the other through this connection to our landscapes and this connection to the act of making and putting our energy and time into those things, I think are really important. And as an artist, that's one way in which I connect with myself, my body, and then also my relations. So thank you for listening, and I hope that this was helpful to kind of contextualize the work a little bit more.